Something runs upstairs every night. When I was younger I was friends with this guy who lived in a fairly big, old house. I occasionally went round to hang out, but I'll never forget the time I stayed there overnight. We were playing games on the Xbox in his room and it was quite late at night. I've always been into paranormal stuff, so naturally I was asking about his old house as I know he has seen and heard things there. Anyway, he was telling me stories about his house and he said he always keeps his door closed at night because he doesn't like the sounds he hears. I asked what he meant and he told me that almost every night at around midnight or just after, he hears footsteps coming up the stairs and once it reaches the top, he hears more, but this time running directly at his room. His bedroom is at the end of the landing upstairs. He told me that he has never been able to keep the door open to find out what it is. I didn't believe this completely and thought it might be a joke, so he said try and keep the door open and see if you can handle it. So I challenged myself to that and decided I'd keep the door open to find out. It got later through the night and eventually it reached midnight. A few minutes passed and I began to hear those footsteps up the stairs. At first I did think it could have been a family member, but I then realized they'd all gone to bed and all of the lights were off outside of the bedroom. I listened as it got closer, and it was like someone just walking up the stairs like normal, except when it reached the top there was nothing there. I could see the stairs from the bedroom. Moments later I hear footsteps gradually running towards the bedroom, but I panicked and shut the door as fast as I could. I couldn't bear to see what could happen. To this day, years after, I still wonder what it could have been and why almost every night that happened. I wish I could go back and do it again as I think I could handle it a lot better. I'll never stop thinking about that experience.